Today I'm here at Hart Park with two of my granddaughters, and so they are having a ball, feeding the ducks over here, and so we are just enjoying our day. I think it's warm. Today's like 93. Well, right now it's like 93, but it's like under the shade, and we're near the water and stuff. It's actually like not bad. So yeah, so we're just enjoying our time here. Had some lunch, just picked up some quick Subway, and
are you ready?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, my thing is stuck. Redo it.
Okay, I'll clip it. Just keep going. Okay, sitting down. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Go film everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AJ. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
I made a wish first. What am I
You know this is going in my video. We're ready. Good morning. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7 something. But I am up and raring to go. And my eyebrows don't look too bad today. They're very thin now, though. I just kept plucking and plucking, and yeah, now they look like 2 little lines, and they're still... One's always higher than the other, but hey, at least they're a little closer. At least maybe they're like cousins. They weren't related before. So, had a lot going on, of course. Lots. Currently right now, I am basically looking at my brother's room. So, if you didn't see my last video, basically what happened was my brother fell. He had spinal surgery. He is currently, he was a couple hours away from me. Couldn't go visit him at all. So then he got to closer to where I live. And he is in a physical therapy hospital. So he has been there now for about 2 weeks. And he's doing pretty good. He's progressing well. But he's going to have to come home with me until he finishes all of his outpatient therapy once he gets released. So he'll be there. I have a feeling he'll be there until the end of August. I just have that feeling. Could be wrong. But as currently right now, he's supposed to come home the middle of August. But if they decide to extend him another week or two, then that's possible. So anyway, they do it. They check them every week just to see how they're doing, and then they decide. So currently, I had to buy my brother... We didn't have an extra bed because there was an office in one of the rooms. So we like moved stuff around. So this is currently where we are. The bed frame came for my brother. So I got to put that together. And the mattress came. And I will show you all that later. And then I moved my room. So my room used to be that direction over there. And currently I'm to where the office used to be. So this is where the office... And this is the reason I didn't have my bed in here, is because there's basically like no space for this big bed. Let me see if I can do a wider shot. There we go. Yeah. And then don't look at that painting. That's my first attempt at doing painting online virtually, and he needs to be like, I like the bottom half. See, I'll show you. And yes, all that needs to be painted. I like the bottom half. Like, see, if you go like that, it looks pretty good. Top half, not so much. So anyway, I ended up moving this thing in here, which originally I showed you was in the office, because it has my files and stuff. And then I just put this little basket here that has, I got a notification from my physician that I need to take some more vitamins. So vitamins, and then my medications and stuff. So I figured that was pretty simple there. I've just been plopping my purse in there, but I don't know. And then I have a lot of different glasses. I ended up like trying to invest in more computer, like blue light blocking glasses. So that's why you see a variety of stuff. I'm thinking about changing this out. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about changing it out because I'd like to be able to keep my phone and get like one with like a little charging thing right here. So I found one on Amazon. We'll see. We'll see. And so, and I just have my Amazon stuff with my grandkids photo built in. You can do that. You have your Amazon stuff, you can put there, you can put photos in there. So I did buy these curtains because before, remember in the office, I had sheer curtains. So these have like a navy and a cream. And I thought that looked kind of nice with the bed and stuff, since I already had the navy pillows and a little blue there. And so I'm actually digging it. I'm liking it. I was going to switch out the poles for like the bronze one because that's what I had a lot in, but I'm just like, I just don't feel like taking it all down. So there it is. And then Dennis put my ceiling fan in because I need a ceiling fan because I am menopausal. And then I just kept up the picture on the wall, which actually is good because that's silver, silver, silver. And there's some little bit of silver on these. So I did buy this. This probably will not stay in the final thing. Don't look at my laundry basket. This will probably end up in the office eventually. So and I'll explain that in a minute. And then I'm going to get a little laundry basket to sit off to the side. So don't look at that ugly stuff right there. All right. So it has been like just kind of a whirlwind. So I probably should explain this first. Okay, so let me explain. So my brother lived in another town about an hour away that was our mother's home. Okay, so since he probably, it appears that he will not be able to live alone anymore. So the process is that I will be taking over that house. And so basically I'm going to be renovating it. But I'm going to build him a like a guest house or a mother-in-law house or a casita in the back of the property because it's a pretty decent sized property. It's probably a 1/4 acre. It's a pretty good size lot. And the house is small. It's only like 1,100 square feet. It's kind of small. So we have been cleaning it out. So we cleaned out the stuff and I've been going through, and it's kind of difficult when you're cleaning out someone else's place, you know, because you don't know what's good, what's not. And so been kind of working through that with him. He's been telling me where things are and the most important things. And then there's some things he said we can just, you know, make the decision to go. Some of the stuff, my mother's stuff is still in there. And so I think he had a hard time getting rid of that. And I think that was some part of the depression and things of him not letting things go and holding on to a lot of things. So there's a lot of things in the home. So we are going through it. So last weekend we got through the living room, dining room, and most of the kitchen. This weekend, we're doing the bedrooms, and then we're going to knock out the kitchen cabinets and all the bathroom items. That's the goal. And so once that's done, then my son well, basically my two sons and my son-in-law are the ones that are helping me. My oldest son and my son-in-law does this type of stuff, so this isn't anything new for them. There is going to be an extension onto the home, which then there'll be some additional people that are going to have to come in and assist with that, because obviously 3 people probably can't do that on their own. So probably my oldest son works for a contractor, so there'll be things that we have to do. So there's a lot going on over there, but once I get to a certain place where I feel comfortable being able to videotape in there, because right now, again, my brother's stuff is in there. Don't feel comfortable doing that yet, but once I get to it completely empty, then I will start doing some reno videos. In the meantime, and since my brother will be here, the house is kind of empty, so it's kind of nice. And the neighbors are really good about watching over the house and stuff, so that's really good. The neighbor that's next door, his mother used to live there when my mother lived there. And my mother passed away in 2002, and his mother passed away 11 years ago. So, and she lived there forever. So anyway, the son lives there now, and so he's like, yeah, he goes, we're good. And he said, I'll watch the house and stuff like that. So, yay, someone watching over things. So in the meantime, I figured there were some things I needed to do as I moved the office stuff out in this house and rearranged my room. So let me show you. This wall has always been empty, and I had those frames. So this picture right here is taken at Mono Lake, and it was a picture from a photographer, and it was given to my mother. And so and it's a beautiful picture, and so I do not want to reframe it, so I saved it the best I could, and it seems like I was able to clean up the frame really well, and so I was able to save it anyway. So I'm excited to keep that as is, which originally I thought maybe I would switch it out for a white frame like these that I got from IKEA, but I decided no, because that's the original frame. It's signed, it has some information, and so I just figured I'm going to keep it because I was able to save it. Even though the matting, you can tell it's super old. I mean, I want to say it's a good 20 years old. But anyway, so I decided, but it's a great little gallery wall now. I'm really digging it. So this is like as you walk in my front door, this is the hallway. So it looks kind of nice. So these were all, of course, in the office that I had set up for like my YouTube videos. This one's sideways right now. But so I'm going to switch these out to family photos. So I'm going to pull some family photos. I'm going to switch those out. I just did that yesterday. The mirror that was in my room, going up on that wall. Finally. All right. So I moved my office stuff into the dining room, and this is still a disaster. I need to vacuum because and don't even look at that over there. That's the garage. We're going to shut that door. I finally did the China hutch, but it's not done. It's not done. So look it. So I had to fill in the whole extra holes, and there was some little bit of gaps where because this is not super old, but it's kind of old. I had to put some wood filler there and here, so I need to go and sand that, and then I'm going to slightly distress it. I didn't think I was going to, but I had to do a little bit of sanding, and it distressed, and I kind of like it, but not a lot. I don't like that overly distressed stuff. So anyway, so there is that. And don't look at my dirty kitchen over there. Okay, if anybody knows what kind of lettuce this is, let me go wide shut. Please let me know, because we thought it was regular lettuce and it's not. Or like a romaine lettuce, but not. So I don't know what we planted. All right, here is, okay, my grandkids did this. I'll put this little couple pictures in here. My grandkids did this. They did it all, and it looks pretty darn good. This is actually watermelon that just took over. So the kiddos' stuff are starting to come in. There's the cantaloupe. Another cantaloupe right. It's kind of hard to see right there. And we got watermelon popping. Watermelon. That's the other watermelon. And then we should have one coming up right here soon. Then we have another one right here. So that's cantaloupe watermelon. Then show Adrian, his corn is coming up. All of this is corn. He's got a lot of corn. Look, we threw one over there in accident. All his corn is coming up. And there's one cantaloupe plant that took. So I'm hoping we get some cantaloupes off of that. But look, the watermelons are already growing. I am so amazed by this. Every time I come out, they're getting bigger and bigger. Look at that. Look at every time I come out. Oh my God, look at this one. This is huge. Look at that one. Look at, and this one. And when I came out the other day, they were not that big. Let me see if I can pull some pictures up of what they were the other day. They're just like growing and growing, and which is, I mean, what they're supposed to do. But look, there's a little one. So they were like this. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay. It was like a big black bumblebee trying to like land on my head. Okay, so, all right. Back to the garden. Okay. So the other day when I came out, maybe like a week or so ago, they were like this. And they're like this now. Look at that. That's how fast these guys are going. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Yeah. So, but anyway, these guys are just producing. Look, I got another one right there. Over there. So this thing is just amazing. So I'm sure I'm going to find more in here as they continue to grow. But yeah, look at that. Watermelon for days. We're excited. All right. So I transplanted the zucchini plants from over there because they took over. And I haven't gotten any new ones on this. Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm lying. I see two. So I have two, maybe three down there. Three, okay. And then I know I have some over here that are growing. And I had, look, there's zucchini, two zucchinis, there's three zucchinis. And I thought I had another one over here. Oh, yep. Right there, almost ready to go. Look at that one. Yep. Okay, I got two there. And I love zucchini. Zucchini is probably my favorite vegetable ever. So, I've got like 5 of them, it looks like. Okay, now this is where I have to clean up. So, I got to clean up all this. And on the back side, I'm going to try to hula hoe it. And see, because I don't want to rip out the corn. Because the corn's coming in beautifully. And my one grandson planted the corn, Adrian, and then the peach tree coming in good. I don't think that's going to produce this year, but it's there. Lime tree wasn't doing well, but I think we're going to we're saving it. We're working with it. Oh, my finger's in the way. The tomato plant is so big, so it's 6 feet, the fence, and this is, oh my God, I'm dropping the phone. And the tomato plant's about almost 5 feet. So, but it's producing pretty good too. So we got all these beautiful tomatoes in here. Look at them, all these tomatoes. And I noticed that I have to take them off when they're a little, on the, like right here. I'll probably take this one off tonight. Not quite red, because they seem to start splitting on the top, and I'll show you. They'll start splitting on the top like this one. Let's see if I can get in here. See, like that? But they're not like that. See, like that one? But I got a lot of tomatoes in here, and so I pull them off and I'm able to use them. So, and I did not do anything with my patio table. It has not been painted yet because it has a ton of stuff on it right now. And I'm not going to show you that right now because I got to get that cleaned up. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right. So I am going to, I guess that's it. That's it for the update. That is where I am at for right now. Nothing else going on that I can think of. It has been, like I said, just crazy. But I have got some vacuuming to do, and I'm going to finish that up, and that video will probably be up before this video, to be honest. So that one will be done. So I will link it below, and you can see how I redid that hutch. And that is it for today. I think I'm going to take a breath. What time is it? All right, it is, I still can't tell what time it is. It's 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock. So I have a couple hours to finish, and then I have a meeting. All right, take care. Have a great day. Oops, I'm just shaking this thing. All right, take care. Have a great day.